Welcome back to New England Living. I'm Rachel Holt. What makes SE Shires a leader in its field? We get an inside look at the people and process behind these world-class instruments with General Manager James Monahan. We're at your facility in Holliston, and there is a lot going on here. Describe what's happening at this facility.
Well, here we are producing Shires trumpets, trombones, French horns, largely throughout the entire production. So from scratch, from raw materials, all the way through assembly, finishing, final assembly, and even playtesting. All of the production for these instruments happens here in the building.
To give us an idea of the work that's involved in each instrument, can you walk us through the different steps?
Yeah, so really the production starts with raw materials. So that's either solid bars of brass in our CNC machine shop, where we're turning in lathes or in mills from solid raw material, the very basic machine parts that go into the instruments. Bell production also happens from raw materials, but that production is much more done by hand. We're making bells the same way here that companies like this have been making bells for over 100 years. The bells are brazed by hand, spun by hand, hammered by hand. And the reason that we're sort of preserving that old world process is because it imparts a lot of character and personality into the sounds of the instruments. After these parts are made, then they move into our assembly department. Each of the craftspeople there are very specialized in a specific discipline, either it's assembly or brazing or finishing, but also they're specializing in a specific component of the instruments. After instruments are finished, they go through buffing and polishing, and then finishing in either lacquer or silver plate. And then they end up in this room here, which is our finishing room, or finaling room, where all of these things that look like finished instruments are actually made to function properly, and basically turning them into fully functional instruments that can then be play tested, outfit, inspected, boxed, and then shipped all over the world.
I have to say, one of my favorite things to see were the engravings being done on each instrument and the really beautiful designs that come out of that.
And the engraving is one of the sort of hallmarks of our instrument. It's entirely aesthetic. It's not a functional part of the instrument at all, but it is one of the most readily identifiable features of a Shires instrument.
There really is an interesting mix of new technology, machines and computers, and also this sense of things really being done by hand and the care that goes into that too.
Yeah, and we make these decisions on what to use technology for and what to do by hand very deliberately, because there's a lot of processes that we could automate and make more efficient, make cheaper, make faster, but I think the quality of the instruments would suffer. So we're relying heavily on technology where it makes the parts more consistent, it raises the quality, and will improve efficiency so that we have more time and energy to spend on the handwork that really does make a difference.
A really fun aspect of the team here is not only do they seem to be very talented in their individual skill sets, but a lot of them, like yourself, are musicians as well. So do you see that factor into the finished product here?
I think it really does. So many of our craftspeople are active musicians. I think that instills in people a sort of natural appreciation for what it is that we're doing. It's very easy to see an endless list of instruments that we have to build. But on the other side of that, when you buy an instrument, you'll play that for possibly the rest of your career. And that sort of commitment to making every instrument as perfect as we can, because that may be the only trombone someone owns for their entire career. That's kind of a really important responsibility. And as musicians, I think we kind of naturally appreciate and understand that.
And a big plus, you hear some amazing music on the job as well.
We do, yes. Yeah, it's incredible. There are many times where I hear people in the showroom and then I go home and I do want to practice because I can hear how great people sound on our horns and I need to practice more.